I'd like to give you a quick overview of the CounterAttack PK20A. As you'll see, I've already mounted the pod to the feed neck and the supplied harness is already in place. Back of the unit has a few controls, on-off switch and then up, down and select, and a couple of LEDs. Turning on, you'll see the easy to read LCD screen, gives you the menu options. So I'm going to run through the three scenarios in the order they're presented. First one is time-based. In order to select this, I press the select button. And then it gives me options for my duration. So time-based picks a finite period of time and just sees how much paint, how many shots I can get off in that period. So I'm going to do the shortest just to keep things moving. 5 seconds. Select that. I'm going to pull the trigger when I'm ready to start this, and then I just get as many trigger pulls in as I can in the 5-second period. So here we go. Pull the trigger, red light, green light, and it'll go to red once my 5 seconds period is up. So immediately results are displayed. My first pull came in 0.31 of a second. Pretty lame, but that's the point of practicing. By pressing the next buttons, I get the number of pulls. So in 5 seconds I got off 55 trigger pulls, and that was equivalent to 11 pulls each second. And the maximum I got on any one period of time, any 1 second, was 14. So my average was 11, my maximum was 14, so clearly I'm not able to sustain the maximum for very long, because it's given a big difference there. I then get offered to end the scenario by pressing select. If I do that, I get offered to repeat the run, so I can just run through the 5-second timer based thing again. What I'm going to do now is go to no, select that, and then move on to the next option, which is counter based. So this is pretty similar to the timer based, except it works on a specific number of shots being taken. In this case I'm going to pick 5, which is the smallest number. This will be useful in if you have a tactic, for example, to lay down 10, 20, 50 shots in a specific lane and then move on. So this helps you work out how consistent you are, how fast you are, and just helps you refine that area of the game. So I'm going to press the select key for counter-based. I'm going to pick 5 shots, and again being told to pull the trigger when I'm ready. So this will just measure how long it takes me to get 5 shots off. So I'm going to pull the trigger now, red light, green light, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let's see what I did. Again, pretty lame first pull, 30.33 of a second. It took me just under a second to get those 5 shots off. And my average per second was 5.1 shots for each second average. And the maximum I got per second was 5, which kind of makes sense. Definitely could improve on that. And then I get offered the option to end at that point. So I'm going to select to end. Do I want to repeat the run? Let's go no, and I'll show you the reaction timer. So reaction timer selected. Again, I get different options offered to me. 1 shot. It does take 5 shots just to keep this try and keep this a little brief. So I'm going to select that. Again, pull the trigger when I'm ready. So what's going to happen? Pull the trigger. Both lights will come on. Then they'll go off. And what I'm looking for will be a green light to indicate I need to pull the trigger as fast as I can. So, and I'll be given that option 5 times because that's what I selected. So I'm going to pull the trigger now, both lights on, and green light. There's a random period of time green light again between each flash, and I just have to react as fast as I can to that green light. Sometimes it'll be instantaneous, like then. Other times it'll be a maximum of 1.5 seconds. So immediate results are shown. The fastest I had was 0.27. Again, pretty lame. Slowest was a pitiful 0.7 of a second, and my average is 0.43. I'm sure you'll be able to do much better than that, but this just is a demonstration of what the device can do and what it can show. Press select to end. I get offered to repeat the run. What I need to do is keep practicing on this in order to improve. Anyway, I hope that gives you a good idea of what's going on. Any questions, email us. Other than that, thanks for your interest.